Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Demigod Wanderer for Dieselrobin 5. And we had a bit of a close call in the last episode. Why is my screen seems like real dark for some reason? I think I'm just imagining it. Let me just confirm though by turning off flux just in case. Obviously you guys won't see it, but okay. It's just like a local monitor dimming thing. All right, so we're working on dodging and fighting. That's cool. Yeah, I think it was not set up right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's all good. Our inventory is fine, and our goal for now. Oh, let's identify nothing. Save that identify for a potion or a wand or something. Yeah, I think the stairs we're on are fine. Anyway, we had a bit of a nasty experience with an alarm trap here on layer 3. But we managed it okay. We just need to be alert because it means that most of this floor is awake now. So we're not going to get to sneak up on anyone very well. Oh, I take it back. Don't want to mess with hydras. That's just not a good thing. A shimmering whip, huh? Hello? Why is Control F not working? It's defined to do nothing. Why? I guess that must be something that Pleasing Fungus set up that makes sense inside of tiles. I'm going to clear it because I want to be able to search. Wait, what? No, stop. What's going on? Cleared macro. All right. Something weird's going on. I'm hitting Control F and it's moving me east. I think. Why? I think that might be because of some of my terminal remapping. Let me. Ugh, jeez. This stuff is normally all set up fine because I'm playing. Oh, can I switch the crawl profile? I have different open profiles. Can I edit? Is there a way to do that? You guys, I forget if you can see this. You can. I'm navigating some menus. Ugh. Is there like a way? What happens if I right click here? I can't say. Ugh. Control F is moving me east, probably because. Ah, that's what's wrong. Control F is sending a right arrow character for some reason, right? Yes, that's what's happening. I'm not sure why, so I'm going to save real quick. Save and quit. Yes. Quit. Quit. Log in again. Log in as strategy. Password. Okay. Is this working now? It is working. All right. Something was just weird with my keyboard remapping, probably because I opened up that Wizmode game in the middle. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, there's this shimmering whip, which could be really cool. Also, I want to grab that scroll of teleportation. But I think we've invested enough in mace, not maces, short blades, so I don't want to mess with the whip right now. 2 hydras. Uh-oh, one of them followed us. Not good at all. We can do this for a while we heal up. It's riveting. Riveting footage, I say. And eventually energy randomization is going to either give us a gap or he's going to hit us. But either way, we should be able to... Wow, he forgot us. Let's find another downstairs then. We'll just park him up here. Good work, stealth. Making... Alright, I'm going to drag the wolf downstairs. He's going to get a few attacks on me, but it won't be too bad, I hope. Okay, jeez. We're so bad at this game. There's still that weird, like... No, it's gone. I don't know. I thought I saw a weird thing on the screen. I still want that scroll. But it seems like right now I have other things to worry about. Spent one action too many there. Okay, so I think my plan is to pull back into this corridor and then berserk all this stuff. I can't because I'm too hungry, of course. Maybe I didn't need berserk, but better safe than sorry. I'm like, what did it cost me? A beef jerky. Who cares? I'll pay a beef jerky to stay alive. There's not really a good place to stand to fight these guys. But I think we ought to be fine just like tabbing them. I'm not going to berserk them. It's generally a bad idea to berserk monsters that blink because they can get away from you. And you don't want to spend turns while berserked not attacking. Skill training continues to look fine-ish. Rest off the slow, of course. Okay, so I think I mentioned in the last episode... Oh, wow, no kidding! I'm so glad that I saved a scroll of Identify for that. Actually, yeah, definitely. Okay, so that's a big help. Of course, a Wand of Heal Wounds is a big help for any character. I should, I'm not, like, playing super carefully. I'm playing a little bit sloppily, which I'm not very happy with. Like, I'm just sort of, like... Something you want to not do is issue 2 commands without seeing the result of the first. It looks like we lost him, actually. Because, you press, like, go east twice, like... Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. Alright, well, we have teleports now, at least. But anyway, if you say, like, move east twice, and, like, you happen to... A monster enters your line of sight in between the first move and the second, then you've made a bad play. We're just going to continue running away. And maybe we could berserk a Hydra, but it doesn't necessarily seem like a great plan, so to speak. We could just dive to Lair 4, come back later. We're in a hurry? Sure. We just need to get to Lair 6 to get some points, and then we can come back and handle, like, the rest of Dungeon, and then the rest of Lair more safely. Hey, we got a nice sneaking up approach here. Alright, the crocodile woke up, so we'll walk back. Since we didn't wake up the spiny frog, we can just sort of do that. And still approach him. See, keeping this rock wall in between us, we get a better chance of the stab. But we don't need the stab, we can berserk. Alright, another spiny frog. Good, got him. Okay, so we also, like, I don't know. The thing about Berserk is you can be paralyzed when Berserk is over. That's one of the things about Berserk. It's a humongous buff, but there are some side effects that you need to manage it carefully. Like the slowdown... Oh, we found Snake. The slowdown is sort of the usual one that you are always paying attention to. The fact that after Berserk you get slowed. But you can also sometimes get paralyzed, and like that's obviously even worse. So just like be careful with that. You basically just do not want to ever come down off of Berserk while there are scary monsters on the screen. The thing that I always forget is like that it does have a substantial hunger cost. And normally I don't take hunger costs very seriously. And here I don't think I will either. But more than just the hunger cost, it's got a hunger restriction. You can only use it if your hunger level is like... I guess that's the same thing as a hunger cost, except that most of them, the level is starving. And for this, it's like very hungry. You can't berserk anymore if you're very hungry. Yeah, this is going okay. Hippogriff, we'll just throw stones and tab him, shouldn't be a problem. Spiny Frog, we will continue. Where did he go? He got confused because, well, not the game mechanic confused, but like his AI didn't know what to do because I threw a rock at him, and on the same turn the smoke moved around so that he couldn't see me. Okay, we can maybe like stop going so hard on the berserk, but on the other hand, like, we've got food. It's not costing us anything basically to take out this insurance policy of like making sure we're berserk when we fight scary threats. River rats, of course, are not scary threats. I feel like they ought to be removed. They just like don't do anything. At least they're not just green rats anymore, when it was like such an obvious like, well, we don't really know what to do, but we want another kind of rat. We want another new monster. Let's just recolor an old monster. But that's basically what they still are. Except now it says river instead of green. Hippogriff, again, not much of a problem. What? Oh, I'm out of stones. I was like, why are no targets in range? He's right there. But there's nothing to throw anymore. Oh, an amulet. Oh, but we already have an amulet of rage, so forget it. That's the best amulet we could have, I think. For now. And I don't want it to be like draining. Well, obviously it wouldn't be an amulet of draining, but it could be an amulet of harm, which would drain me when I take it off. I really like the idea of fighting right here. Because then they'll be in the water, hopefully. Nope, never mind. Too many things. Go upstairs. Run back here to this little passage corridor thing. And zerk up. And we got plenty of food, so it's just really not a concern at all. Which staircase did we use? We used that one. But there's probably still a Hydra over there, so I'll try this one. That's fine. Yeah, berserking a black mamba, no problem. And yeah, yaks, no problem either. Okay, we're level 11, which is fine. We just have to not be level 12, right? Double check. XL 11 or lower. All right. So we're on layer 4. And we found several stairs down. So let's just... Now, I don't have to dive, but I want to at least have some idea of where we're going. Like, if I could just... I'm going to try all of these downstairs, basically, is my plan. And if one of them... If I can see a downstair from one of them, I'll be very happy. Don't go down that one again. That's an escape hatch I don't want to use. That's a downstair. All right. Okay, well, unsurprisingly, we did not manage to find a an exit down to the next floor. But what did we find? So there's, this looks like the most promising staircase, I think. And I just want to, like, I don't know. I don't have to dive right now, but while it is looking safe-ish. I don't want to be in a position where I must not kill any monsters, but I have to go downstairs. I don't want to get into that spot. So I'm sort of more proactively semi-diving than getting into a spot where I must dive. And also making use of Berserk while I have chunks of flesh around. Let's go pick up these stones. Are stones on auto pickup? I feel like I don't have very many of them. They are. All right. Okay, that's another stair up. Or I guess it's actually an escape hatch? Yeah. Ancient scale mail, huh? Give me that. And remember, we're on the lookout for stairs down. We found one. It's down there. All right, go upstairs first. Try on this scale mail. +2 scale mail of like being pretty dang good. Yeah. I'll take it. Drop that old leather and the troll hide and the chainmail. Okay. Go downstairs. Head over here. Snag the points. Come upstairs. Okay, great. Now we can stop pushing so hard. Yeah, there's the notification that we got our bonus points. So it's noting that I got to the end of lair. Let me just check with the organizer that I should continue playing until I clear lair 6. Maybe I should just cut this video and edit them together if he's going to take a while to answer, but I don't think he is going to. Okay. Yes, so he confirms that I have that I shouldn't necessarily hand off now, just because the bot knows I've finished I've purportedly finished my mission. You know what? Maybe I should not be messing with one of these guys. Oh, I have a Wand of Flame, right? Now the Thin Mist is getting in the way of the... Is he in Steam now? Yeah, now he's in Steam. Got him. Anyway, I don't have to hand off just because I've technically made it to the bottom of lair. It's sort of my character until I clear lair, and I can't go any deeper in dungeon than 12, and I can't go to Orc. But yikes, this is a bit sketchy. Can I get just one Death Yak, please? It looks like I can. And I think Berserked we ought to be okay against him. Uh-oh. A second Death Yak. A third Death Yak. Alright, I'm glad we have Teleport. A fourth Death Yak! Well, just hold down tab until you can't tab no more. Yep, let's teleport. See ya. Wow, that one went off real fast. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have berserked just yet. I should have drawn him to a spot where I had like a corridor or something, just in case the Death Yaks followed me. Like it wouldn't have been hard to get to, say, here. And then I maybe actually could have just berserked them all. So I had to spend a teleport. But okay, we want to get back to dungeon, basically. Because there's a lot of much safer experience to be had in the dungeon. We left a lot of scary threats behind in Lair, and oh, give me this. And even in dungeon, there's a lot of unexplored territory. Wow, I did not expect all these monsters here. Kind of wish Pleasing Fungus had left me an annotation. I knew there were monsters here, but I didn't know he had left them on this staircase. I would have excluded this staircase and put an annotation on the level. But okay, here we are. I'm thinking we just go berserk and hit Pykel until he's dead. Yeah, no problem. And I guess we'll just what am I doing? I just went upstairs again while slowed without looking what was on the other side of them. What is this all about? Slaves? Oh, of course. There's Prince Rivet. Oh, he actually talks? It's not easy being green. Very funny. But with a short sword of venom. Oh wait, I have freeze equipped. Give me back venom. No, freeze is fine against Prince Rivet actually. He's cold-blooded. Got him. Okay, good. And let's work a bit on armor as well, now that we're wearing something a bit heavier. And I'll just eat some, I don't know, fruit. Book of Burglary. No thanks. Identify a Scroll of Blinking. That's a good save. I just want something to eat. If I could eat one of you guys, that would be real great. Got him. Several orcs. I'm thinking we want to berserk this, just in case. Alright. And then walk away, because you never know. Like, I think Psyche's right over there. Did he not even exclude them? What a... Oh, that's Joseph. Okay. Psyche's downstairs, that's right. What else is on this level that I need to worry about? Jeez. Nothing else, just Joseph. And I'm fairly... Okay, I was about to say, I am fairly hopeful that he's still asleep. Turns out, no. But we can berserk him, I think it'll be fine. He's not taking a lot of damage. There he goes. Something to think about. Have we found the entrance to Orc yet? No. Now, we have to remember, we're not allowed into Orc. So when we do find it, we should annotate it as, like, excluded. Oh, this is so much easier than Lair. Ooh, new ring. Ring of Fire, okay. So I have both. All right, how much, well, first of all, how much time have I spent? All right, we got time to do a little more exploring. I'd like to do Dungeon 7 next. No exclusions up there. Let me look around a little more carefully. What's he left behind? This looks like whites, probably? Yeah. So I like this staircase. Let's just take this downstairs. Yeah, so we can eat it. Oh, and give me back my rapier as well. I'm thinking actually short blades over fighting for the moment. since our min delay is 14 on this, not 10. Yeah, I feel like we should be able to just do the rest of dungeon like without ever taking our finger off the tab key, hopefully. Okay, killer bees though are a bit of an issue. Not bad because they're susceptible to poison, but still you want to be careful. Keep eating. Yes. Now let's pull back around the corner here. And no, I will not berserk this because I know there are more monsters around the corner who could be an issue. I might need to teleport or whatever. Just rest up. Several identify, but nothing I really want to identify. Wow, the kobolds, they're crazy. Look at them. But they're not smart enough to come up here to the southwest of me. They'd rather like fight the plants. But if they break through the plants, little do they know, I'm just going to retreat again. Yeah, all right. So they're like, this is like they're eating humans, right? Yeah. Cute little vault. Book of Unlife contains some pretty solid spells, but they're a little bit out of our league for now. Something we might come back to one day. Can't reach some places. Why not? Oh, there's plants in the way. Sure. Go ahead, Auto Explorer. You can see what's down here. Where still can't reach some places because of more plants, right? Yeah, can't get here. I think that's fine. Go upstairs. Anything on the shopping list? No. Yeah, we'll just quickly finish exploring everything that Pleasing Fungus left behind. Oh, this is a lot of water. Let's just like say no thanks to all that stuff. You don't want to be in water. Up to Dungeon 2. Knolls, no problem. But like we found a scroll of teleport. That already makes this jaunt worth it. We're not getting a lot of experience, but we're getting items. All right, we're not going any further up than this. Right, here we are in Dungeon 9. Let's head down to 10. Now, you know, there should be perhaps some threats here. Not as bad as what we saw at the bottom of layer. But, aha! Okay. Well, I want these, and I want this. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't really need the heal wounds because we have a wand of heal wounds and 2 scrolls of recharging. So I'd rather save my money for anything we might find in another shop. Yeah, I'll leave that guy alone. He should be like not a big deal, but there's no sense waking sleeping giants. Let's grab those boots real quick. Wear them. I don't still have enchant armor, do I? No. 2 scrolls of enchant weapon, though. We could enchant up his rapier. I'm not sure if I should. Coppery potion I'll identify. It's Berserk. Sure, I guess. Drop a shield, garbage short sword, hunting sling I'm not really using. Likewise, these sling bullets. Potions of mutation I don't need. Books I don't need. Yeah, we can tab that without seeing it. Book of Transfigurations, definitely not. Berserkim? Fine. I wasn't planning to have to do that, but, you know, whatever. They frontin', they come at me, I come at them. Alright, honestly, I don't need Berserk against these guys. I mean, I'm aware there's only one Hill Giant, but I mean, the general... Hill Giants in general, I don't need the Berserk, really. I did there because, like, I wasn't sure, but... and there's a closet nearby as well, which could have caused, perhaps, some slight issues. And I had the health, the hunger, rather. This time, I didn't really have the hunger, so... Two-headed ogre ought to be fine. Let's Berserk just in case. Ooh, ugly thing. Got the stab. Okay, I have a lot of identify. And there's still that amulet that I'm not sure. What scrolls have we not identified? Are there any that I would really like to get? I mean, sure, acquirement, but it's all of these I would be happy to read identify. It's not like blinking is still in there or whatever, where like you would actually like to avoid read identifying it because you want to be able to use it. Really. All right. Well, I don't want anything to do with this. Let's get him back to this corridor. And now we have the question of, do we attempt to berserk the Orc Knight? I think the answer is no. We just run away. We could perhaps handle the Orc Knight, but he's being followed by a lot of orcs, which means that when berserk comes down, we would be in some trouble. I'm not even going to try to lure him upstairs. I think it's just too dangerous. And we'll just try a new staircase. Hello, Yax. Nice to see all you guys. What's up? Is there a good kill hole corridor? Yeah, southeast. And again, like, I don't know, we might not need one, but it's certainly going to be... We almost certainly don't, in fact, need one, but it's a little safer to be in one just in case, you know? And now let's take the other two, and a giant frog, huh? Whatever, we'll just have them. Training continues to look fine. Want to make sure we're always carrying some chunks of flesh because we are relying on berserk a fair bit. We aren't berserking against trivial threats, but we are berserking against serious threats, and so we want to be able to do that. If it, I wondered why they were... The Phantom didn't seem to be taking a lot of damage. There were two of them. It was a trick. How did... He has a wand of acid. Yikes. Alright, we got him. Ooh, a helmet. Oh, we've left 3 helmets on the ground. I apologize, team. I've been putting us at risk for no reason. A wand of flame, okay. Oh, this is... No. I thought I recognized that vault, but I don't. I'm gonna check it out. What is this all about? Nothing. Okay. I thought it was Hanged Man Ranch, where there's some kobolds farming a Hydra by, like, growing heads for it and then chopping them off. Let's take some strength? Yeah. Yeah, so here, the orcs seem to have spread out a little bit. They've dispersed, I guess, would be a better word for it. Which means we don't have to fight them all at once anymore. In particular, we don't have to fight them all at once with an Orc Warrior giving them all might. Yeah, still nothing I really want to identify. There's plenty of stuff left in the game to identify, so it's not like I'm saving them for nothing. My scrolls of identify, that is. I don't want to mess with the Cyclops right now. You know what? This looks fine for Dungeon 10. Let's just take this staircase. Ooh, Latiax, okay. So we can go as deep as Dungeon 12 if we want. But we have to finish Lair before we hand off to Wheels. And then once we do finish Lair, we should hand off. Oh look, Hill Giants are no longer red threats. I mean, we knew that already in our heads because we were tabbing them, but now the game knows. Seeing a lot of orcs makes me think there could be the entrance to orc coming up soon, but maybe not. Still don't want to try out a new amulet. Enchant armor. The helmet, please. We found orc. Okay, so let's exclude that so we don't accidentally go in. Nobody go in. Yeah, dungeon is going fine. I think I'm probably, after this floor, gonna cut the episode, and because we still have like basically one floor of dungeon and a big chunk of lair that we didn't really properly finish. Before this this mission is over. Oh, I see. There's like an invisible thing with reach, an orc wizard or something. They don't normally have reach. I'm not sure what the deal was. Maybe it was an orc with a trident that drank a potion of invisibility. I wasn't paying enough attention really to see, so, but it really didn't matter that much. I just had to realize that there was something invisible that wasn't adjacent to me, so swinging it adjacent to me was not a good plan. All right, just, we don't have resist poison, right? Right. But we do have a poison branded weapon that should help with these guys. Okay, so let's oh, I guess we don't have another level of Alright, we'll just let this be a sort of long episode. We'll go finish up Lair. Lair 1 feels about done. There's this ogre ghost, who's not an ogre, but a demon spawn. Let's tab him a bit and see how that goes. Going fine. We could berserk, but there seems to be little need. Alright, we got him. We got like crazy magic resist, right? Yeah, 3 pips already. Yeah, we don't need to worry about Komodo dragons anymore. 6 wolves, though, still kind of an issue. Yeah, let's run back to here, where we do have a good engagement on them. Oh, it's so much easier when you're over-leveled than when you're under-leveled. And we're only a little over-leveled here. Like, 12 is a normal time for me to be in Lair. But this character seems like reasonably strong. Potion of resistance. Okay. Let's drop the needles. And I guess the amulets, I don't know. Maybe I'll carry them around so we remember that they exist. Drop amnesia, I guess. And probably I will never want lignification again. We have good enough defenses now that that's just bad for us. All right, that's layer 1. Layer 2, I think, is basically done already. There's just this spiny frog excluded. Oh, and this ghost. And you know what? Ghosts are just like a wild card that I don't want to get involved with. It's probably fine if we fight him, but there's no need to take that risk. Ugh, Hydras. We could probably fight him, honestly, with a short sword or freezing, but I'm not really sure that that's a good idea. I'm sure it's not a good idea. It's just that, like, yeah, you know what? Most of layer 3 is clear. Let's go. It's not in our mission statement. That's the thing, right? Mission statement? Yeah. To finish every floor of layer. We're just here to finish layer 6. Basically. And you know, get as much experience as we can on the way safely, but I don't want to mess with Hydras. New scroll. Spiny frog, yeah, we'll just tab him. Let me get out of this freezing, actually. Yeah, that's a lot better for fighting spiny frogs. I guess we'll eat a royal jelly, head down to layer 5. How much of layer 5 did we do, anyway? Not a lot. Just the 3 staircases, and that was enough to find a way to layer 6. Is all we really wanted. Oh wait, don't. That's not a real staircase. That's an escape hatch. Let's try. Let's try this one. I guess what I should do is just pick an upstairs that I want and use that. This one is probably okay. No, I marked it as excluded because there was a Hydra next to it. Well, it's been a while. He's probably gone. Nope. All right, let's try this staircase. All right, the monsters down here are gone. Potion of Might, sure. Torpor snail, not my cup of tea. Let's just try to, like, yeah, yaks. I could handle an unlimited number of yaks. Maybe not all at once, but over a, you know, more or less at once with just short breaks. I could handle an awful lot of yaks. Several at a time, but not like maybe 8 at a time. And that's what's power of stair dancing. Anything is possible. There's a torpor snail. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's pull him upstairs where he can't really threaten us, and we'll berserk just in case. Yeah, no problem, of course, but we have the food, so I figured it was a good idea. And we'll just tap all these guys, basically. If you could come closer and let me hit you, that would be great. There's a Hydra coming, so we'll take the stairs and never come back. But that Hydra probably is the one from over here. That's my guess. Ooh, Death Yaks. Yes, good. It was a different Hydra, or the same Hydra. Nope, different one. You know what? Come here, Hydra. You and I are going to have words. Those words are going to be like berserk. Fine. All right. Now, you should be cautious around Hydras, but this one was causing me some trouble, so... it's like... most of the time you engage a Hydra, you're going to be fine. And indeed, most characters, it's not too long before you get to a state where Hydras are relatively safe. But they still have the potential for some very spiky damage. So unless there's a good reason to, you don't, like, need to fight them. That Hydra was sort of causing me some trouble, and I was pretty sure that we were capable of dealing with him, so I did. He was also a 4-headed Hydra, right? Like an 8-headed Hydra would be another matter, maybe. Although I think also fine. And Berserk helps, of course, a lot. There's not much that Berserk doesn't help with, enemy-wise. Well, that's not true. There's plenty. Oh my gosh, it's like the game is just gradually... oh, you think you can handle a 6-headed Hydra? Oh, well, here's a 7-headed Hydra. You know what? Fine. We're not going to fight him, but we are going to pull him back to this staircase. And then come back over here. What? Over here, please. There we go. All right. This is getting to be a bit of a long episode, isn't it? Oh well, that's fine. We've had a lot of exciting content, right? We had the diving to lair. Diving in lair, that was scary. Like, both arriving in lair at level 8, which I have never, ever in my life done, and then having to get to the bottom at level 11. It was fun. That's one of the reasons that I like these tournaments. I haven't played in Dieselrobin before. I did substitute for a player once who sort of went AWOL for a while. But like Crawl Sudden Death Challenge was a lot of fun for me. Not just because I won. Spoilers if you're gonna read through that in the archives. Not read through, but watch through. But it's like these extra conducts that you have to do. Like, it's not just like win the game, but win the game doing XYZ. Like, they can be a lot of fun. Alright, another +2 pair of gloves. I was hoping they were like +2 gloves of dexterity or something, but you can't have everything. It's a lot of fun, like a change of pace from what I'm normally up to, which is just like try to win. Alright, let's take him here. And then, like, grab this staircase. Now let's take this one. All these death yaks. Where can I take them to? Here? Anywhere better? No, there looks fine. And I'm going to try not to berserk, because I can probably kill one of them without having to berserk. And then I'll be able to... whoops, to retreat. I don't think I can kill 5 of them even with Berserk. All right, now I'm going to start running. Great. And he got poisoned to death. Which means the one behind him didn't really have a chance to catch up. Although with energy randomization, he seems to have done it. We're going to go upstairs. Oh dear. We're going to go upstairs again, and then berserk this last one. Whew. Alright. Go away! I'm resting. Alright, I take it back. I'm berserk! Yeah, I get killed. Mess with the wrong dude. What kind of Hydra is this? 8-headed. Jeez. Alright, maybe not, huh? Let's grab this staircase, I guess. And still gonna leave the player ghost alone. We're having to, like, dance back and forth between floors a little more than I would like. But it's not a huge deal. Weren't we on like layer 5? We managed to retreat all the way up to layer 3 there. Give me food. Yay. Okay, so I was trying to do layer 6, wasn't I? No, not yet. I was still working on layer 5. But I was headed up here to get to the entrance to layer 6. Stab? No. We'll go berserk here. Okay. Jeez. Hydra's everywhere, man. Lair is a nightmare. Can I take the stairs down and not be assaulted by more dang hydras? Alright, this looks like the forest ending. Or the Spriggan Forest, whatever it's called. Oh, the hell ending, actually, I think. Right? Yeah, I think the Spriggan Forest ending is a little bit more, I don't know. It's shaped a little differently somehow. This is the one that has hell at the end, I think. A bunch of demons to fight and a wizard who has a portal to hell. A ring of magical power. Not that relevant. But I feel like we're pretty strong here. We can't tab through everything in Lair for sure, but most stuff in Lair we can. Drop random effects. Saying things. Don't just sit there thinking and then say nothing. That's not how YouTube works. I mean, it could be, but it's not. I'm trying to like mostly keep things up conversationally. Since you guys can't hold up your end of the conversation, it's only fair if I'm talking most of the time. And there is something like fun, I guess, about watching crawl silently, right? Like I sometimes spectate people. But not a lot, not for very long. I usually get bored. Put on that ring of ice, please. So I think a lot of what's interesting is listening to the commentary. Like, I don't know. There's games that I like to watch on YouTube in addition to Dungeon Crawl. It doesn't really matter what they all are. And like, if I see a video and the guy isn't talking in the first like 10 seconds, I'm like, he's probably not commentating, or she, and this is just not going to be any fun, so I leave. That's just not what I'm there for. It's hard to hold my interest. Don't you dare come through that door. I don't think they're allowed to, because it's a ruined door, but jellies can eat normal doors. So it's possible that I don't understand things and they are allowed in. That would be pretty sad. Alright, everyone just come up here. We'll, this isn't exactly a corridor, but it's good enough. They don't seem smart enough to go around yet. And we'll just hold down tab, basically. I'm not holding it down, I'm tapping it really fast. Like, holding it down is pretty dangerous because, I mean, so is tapping it super fast, but you can have a lot of queued up commands that like you can't change your mind about if you're holding it down. I don't really need another wand of confusion. Yes. Okay. How are we? I haven't seen the end vault yet. Oh no, it's up there. The hell. That's right. The hell end. Yeah. So want to be a little careful about that area. And I'm not sure. It might not be hell. It might be the Spriggan Forest ending, but I think it is hell. I just sort of recognize these. Ooh. Hydra coming, huh? I don't know. I sort of recognize the way this forest twists around on itself. kind of curvy, you know? The dire elephant is following him. Get out of here. Yeah, no problem. Tabbed him with Berserk and took very little damage. If we tabbed him without Berserk, you know, probably would have been fine. But might not have been. This dire elephant is severely concerning. I assume that like confusion is like 0% to hit him. Yeah, 3. We could use like Ice Blast or something. That would help, maybe. So would Berserk. I think like we ought to be able to handle him Berserked. Let's try an Ice Blast and see how much damage it does. Moderately wounded. That helps a fair bit. Let's hit him with like a Wand of Lightning. No, that's going to make too much noise. Actually, Ice Blast already made a ton of noise. Did I hear any shouts or anything? No. Alright, Wand of Lightning then. I heard an angry hiss. Right, so we'll come back here. Oops, Berserk please. Berserk. Boy, those fails. Alright, not a big problem. But without Berserk would have been a big problem for sure. We took like half our damage and we killed him more than twice as fast. Plus we had like 50% extra health. So I feel like Berserk roughly triples how effective you are. And we took half our health in damage. So we would have taken all of it. Oh, Book of Air. Repel missiles is something I'd like to know. And nothing else in here is. Well, actually, let's learn Swiftness as well. And if someone else wants to train it up, they can. I'm not going to like train Repel missiles just yet. I think we're doing pretty well with our, you know, attack-oriented stuff. And like, oh yeah, that's the door to hell there for sure. Whoa, okay. Berserk here. He's getting, yeah, he's super sick. Alright, yeah, these guys are definitely a threat we don't want to engage while not berserked. So just up this way should be the other entrance to hell, right? Yeah. Wow, we actually poisoned the spiny frog to death. That's something that doesn't happen easily. I'm not sure if we're gonna kill the. Let's see. Which way do we want to come in? The wizard is over here. I guess we'll kill the wizard. No, this is not the hell end. This is the elephant one, of course. Why else would there be dire elephants? Wait, what the hell is this? This is weird. I don't recognize this. No, it's wizard. Okay. Yeah, I just forgot that this part exists, I guess. We're going to shut the door. Here he comes, and we'll berserk him, although we almost certainly don't need to. I guess it might have even been dangerous to berserk him because he might have had blink. So basically the only thing left is this door, which leads to a bunch of demons and a little bit of loot. I'm going to try to put that off. Yeah, nothing left. So we could choose not to clear this, I think, and declare Layer 6 finished. I'm not really sure. But you know what? Kramen wants us to finish, so we'll finish. Just try to take them in small chunks. We're wearing a Ring of Cold. Yeah. For all these demons, which rings we're wearing is going to be a big deal, I think. Like right now, we don't want the Ring of Cold, we want the Ring of Fire. And I don't want to walk into that big open room because more demons are going to be coming out into it soon, probably, right? Orange demons don't do fire damage, right? They do poisoning. Okay, so we'll just back off. Here he comes. Get him isolated and fight him. A Hellwing, nothing special. Okay. Except they do the corpse armor thing. Sigatuvi's Embrace. Alright, come on. We'll get him and swap to the Ring of Ice. Oh wow, I forgot we have a shield on. We actually blocked an attack there. All right, there's a lot of demons in there, but we seem to be handling them in small chunks. All right, a 6 furry together with all this. I'll go ahead and berserk, I suppose. And then run back here. Uh-oh! I thought this would be safe. It's not safe at all. Teleport time. Emergency evacuation has been called for. Okay. Okay, we're rested up, and back we go. Where are we going to fight those Death Yaks? There's some pretty good corridors here. So I think this level is quite nice for just for the player, right? I mean, it's wow, he did a lot of damage. Sun Demon, I need to rest before I can fight him, and I'll put on a Ring of Fire. It seems kind of easy. All right, there's all these Death Yaks to find places to kill whole monsters in this giant mess. Okay, where are all the Death Yaks? I really want to figure all that out, because they're making everything else harder. Here we go. Found one. Well, found them all, really. I don't know that I can fight 4 Death Yaks, even with Berserk, so I'm going to go a little cautiously here. Not Berserk. Be ready to run. Seems to be going pretty... Well, just as soon as I said that, it started getting a lot worse. Oh, I need to remember the trick I used before. Nope. Alright, let's go. Remember to only do one action at a time. Don't queue anything up. Stairs are over there. And we actually got some distance from him. That's great. So we can just go up the stairs. Great. Find, say, this staircase looks good. Take these 2 guys upstairs. Berserk. Kill the crocodile first. He should go down a treat. And there we go. And the last staircase is here. Seems fine. Death Yaks around here? No, Red Devil. Alright, you know what I should do is get him someplace where he can't do his stupid little joke move. Yeah, now he's cornered. Alright, we're taking our time here in Layer 6, but I think that that's called for. It's a dangerous vault. Fighting all those demons at once is a recipe for disaster. So we were pulling them, and that was going fine, but the Death Yaks have made it a bit more complicated. So we had to sort of divert away for a moment from the final goal of clearing out all the the demons, I should say. I think we've got a lot of them, although not all. Here's the Sun Demon. We have a Ring of Fire on. So this should be fine. And what is this loot? A Quick Blade? Really? That's a surprise. A +3 quick blade. Huh. We could enchant that up and brand it, basically. Yeah. It's a lot better than, like, I don't know. Well, actually, is it better than Rapier? ID is damage of 5, damage of 8. I'm not actually sure which is better. I'll leave that choice up to Wheels, I guess. Okay, so I think we're done. We finished layer 6, more or less, and now Wheels has all 3 characters waiting for him. Just like he couldn't. No, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, you don't have to play. We got 2 weeks to do this, right? And he just wasn't available right when the tournament started, which is fine. I don't know. We might like pop in and watch at some point whenever he plays. I might spectate, and if I do, I might record, but I might not. And, you know, maybe you'll never see me again. Maybe Wheels and Pleasing Fungus will conspire to kill all 3 characters, and all you'll hear from me is eulogies. But hopefully we've got some more Dieselrobin coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.